Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie, and today we're in my craft room where I'm going to do my St. Patrick's Day nails. The growth, let's see if it'll focus. Here we go. So it's grown out a bit since I took off those others, and this seems to have grown in, so it's not flaky. It's just one piece, but I've been putting the cuticle nail oil on my nails. I cut them back. This one I just broke, so that one will be shorter. It's fine. Everything is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of nail cuticle oil on, rub that in, then put a base coat on, and then start with the nails. So this is the cuticle oil nail that I got from the dollar store. It's by a brand called Be Pure. I mean, I've never seen it before, so I thought I would try it. But instead of just putting it on my cuticles, I cover my whole nail with it. Can't hurt. It's all made of the same thing. So, I hope that you enjoyed last night's video. I think I titled it Day 2 and then called it Day 3, or maybe I titled it Day 3 and called it Day 2. I don't know. We're going to consider this to be Day 3 of March Madness. And exciting update. So my boys play in the A10, and the A10 tournament started yesterday. They were in the first round because we've dropped all the way to 12th. And we played 13th seed UMass. And the last time we played them, it was a tight game. We barely beat them. This time we blew them out. It was good. It was a good game. I was very proud to see some boys step up. We were so far ahead in the second half, like near the end, the last 6 to 8 minutes, that he put in a couple of our folks that'll be playing next year, some freshmen, sophomores and stuff that are just kind of absorbing all of the plays and, you know, how everything's going. And they came in and got a few points, so it was a really good game. So we play again tonight at, maybe it's this afternoon because I'm recording it. Maybe it's at 3. I don't know. I'm recording it because my basketball buddy comes over. And last night I made barbecue sandwiches and tater tots. Didn't make a vegetable, but that's alright. I put 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts into the crock pot in the morning with a bottle of barbecue sauce, and I just was grabbing stuff, throwing it in. So this is no real recipe. Usually when I cook, I just kind of make it up as I go. That sounds good. Let's put that in there. A bottle of barbecue sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, a packet of Lipton beefy onion soup, some honey, and a little bit of water, just because I wanted to make sure that the chicken was moist versus just being, you know, dry and yeah. So then I let that cook on high for a few hours because they were frozen. I put them in there right when they're frozen. And then I turned it down on low after about 3 hours and let that simmer. And then when she got here at about 6, I took the chicken breast out and shredded them with the 2 forks, put it back in there, let all that kind of simmer and soak it up, and man, that stuff was good. She had 2 sandwiches. I was like, okay, that's just fabulous. All right, so now I'm going to put on a clear coat. But we had barbecue sandwiches. Then I took the tater tots. I just baked them. I just put garlic, salt, garlic powder, salt, paprika, butter. I have some dried minced onions that I like to add to stuff because I love onion flavor, but I don't like the texture of onions. These are the food issues that I have. So, yeah, I put those on there, and that butter helps them to get crispy. I also have a convection oven, so I always use that versus the baking because that hot air will help it. It's like an air fryer, basically. So I always use that especially when I'm baking something that I want it to be crisp, and then I just sprinkle olive oil or butter or something on it to give it some extra crunch. So it was a good dinner, a good game. Since we won, we are going in for round 2 today. We play George Mason, who we just lost to, barely. Like, that was a heart attack type of game. So, we're going to have a little wine. Oh, yeah, and I think I've told you this before, but I'm used to having Chella on my left side. That's my basketball buddy. I'm used to having her on my left side. So I always hit whoever's on my left side. So she usually takes the aisle seat, so I'll hit her. Well, last night she was on the other side of the sofa. The dog is in between us. I'm beating my dog. So I had to move him. And I was like, Chella, get over here. She's like, no, I can't. I've got my scrubs on. It'll hurt. She's like, I can take it when I have my jeans on, but I only have my scrubs on. They're too thin. So I had to try and control myself, but I still was reaching over and tapping her lightly. And it's funny because I don't, it's like my brain is trained to know what to do, because I don't stop and think, oh, I need to hit her lightly. Just somehow I know to hit her light. It's weird, y'all. That's when you got a good basketball buddy and you know what to do and how it goes. So, alright, I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to go in, do a second coat, and then when I come back, we will add the glazed nails. Alright, so these are the sizes that I found that will fit my fingers. So, okay, what I did was I labeled them. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. So I labeled each of them what finger it goes on, because it takes a while for me to figure it out. Because, as you see, I have weird fingers, and I think this hand is bigger than this hand, or one hand is bigger than the other. I don't know. So, I'm just going to put on a couple of these with you. And let's see how it goes. I'm glad I'm doing this hand first because I am not good with my left. Using my left hand to do things. So let's just get this hand done and over with. Alright, so here are the nails. This is my right hand. I have not cured them yet. There was, I don't know, these were a bit different from the first ones that I ever put on. The carrier sheet, like, you're supposed to be able to peel these off and the sticky side should be down to where you put it on your nail. It did not work that way. Anyway, so I'm going to go put these under the lamp and I'll be back. Alright, so I have placed them under the light. I have not filed them yet, but they have hardened. So I am going to take the file to them, file them down, and that'll be it. They say you're only supposed to file in one direction, but I can't. My mother used to say that too, but I never have. Alright, there you have it. My nails for St. Patrick's Day. Golds and greens. I'm going to let them rest for a good hour before I wash my hands and kind of make sure I've got all the scragglers. But that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my friends here on my channel. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for day 4 of March Madness.